Hi there. Okay, so I haven't done a channeled message in a while and I had time today, so I'm just going to read it. If I can read. I've actually had kind of a struggle today with that. Okay, so this is June 1st, Reflection from Source. You and she are one. You and she are divine. As you see her, you are. With my dirty glasses, sorry. And as you see her, she also sees you. For you are one consciousness appearing in many fractals. You cannot be separate from the higher truth, from the higher truth. The higher truth, the higher vibration of being, will not meet you in separation, for it does not exist there. Julie interrupts and questions, so we will repeat. As your ego self chooses separation, your vibration returns to that of separation, and you become like a dog chasing its own tail, for it believes the tail is separate and does not stop running after it because it is not knowing truth with a capital T. The tail and the dog are one. She does not like the idea of herself being the dog chasing its own tail, and yet it is true. You will never capture what it is. You will never capture what is you until you accept that it is you. The dog may wear itself out, just as your ego will wear itself out. Let it be. So, for as it is worn out, perhaps it might rest. You are exhausted because in your relentless pursuit, you deny what you are. There is nothing and no one to pursue when you embrace what is. Just as a cell in the body does what it does to allow all to be, you too are a cell in the cosmic body, allowing all to do and be as they are. For you are aware it is divine regardless of your ego's thoughts, ideas, or judgments. Thus we introduce the June 2025 energies. You may be a cell in the body, being as you do, and we quote do because when you understand what it truly means to be, your doing will no longer feel the way you have experienced it in the past. The past is an illusion and all must let go. The letting go feels like a death because in a way it is a death. June is the letting go of the proverbial death of a life of untruth, lies, deceptions, illusions. You have known, and in many ways, it is a death in some sense of the life you have known, and in many ways it could elicit feelings of sadness and grief. We are aware that many humans resist these feelings, and there has been pressure on those of you like Julie who are willing to feel all feelings because others refused to feel them. June 2025 is not that. Let go of what was, for it is not now. Lightworkers, you will hold compassion for those who feel the overwhelm of feelings they have pushed out for others to process. This is no longer a pattern that can continue. Should one choose to remain embodied on Earth, one must also choose to experience and process the feelings they have created here. Yes, it is difficult. All lightworkers know the challenges of facing these feelings because they've done it for eons. Other could not understand, lightworker, because other pushed out the feelings within for you to process. Lightworkers are exhausted from doing the processing from those who could not and would not choose to partake. And thus the now is now, and those who've parlayed their dreaded emotions into the now must enter the now in its wholeness and holiness. It is divine, though it will not appear to be so for those who wagered at a time that they could bypass the challenging emotions that accompany the human experience. It isn't a punishment. It is a reckoning. It is a reconciliation of emotions that must be processed by the origin in human form. We tell you, it is divine. And yet this one before you says, it does not feel divine. And lightworkers know this better than most. As such, be in your truth. Be in presence. Be in compassion. Your duty, your job, your choice was to be here now, holding space for those who do not know truth. You are one. You are love. You are source. Be in truth. Choose faith. Know abundance and choose balance. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave that there. Okay. For me, I have to listen to this and read this a few times. I don't always understand it right off the bat. So anyway, I hope you're having a good weekend, and yeah, see you soon.